The usually verdant green edifice of Petit Piton was transformed into parched earth as a fire raged throughout the night. Now, according to officials, the fire started at the summit of the mountain, slowly made its way down to the lower ridges of this World Heritage Site.
Henix Joseph, the general manager of the Piton's management area, says the intermittent bushfires on the southern face of Petit Piton began Monday. He says although fires are a normal annual occurrence, this year's fires have been particularly worrisome, given the intensity of the prolonged drought. Joseph says the Twin Peaks World Heritage status is not at risk, although the scorching fires could leave noticeable scars on the iconic face of the mountain.
The Pitons is part of our heritage, World Heritage, and you have some very unique and endemic plant and animal species there. We fear that we might lose them forever.
Joseph says given the terrain and the remote location of the blaze, the fire department advised the fire take its natural course and peter out. However, there are concerns about falling rocks and nearby communities and resorts in close proximity to the peak. The Piton's management area has already recommended a moratorium on climbing the mountain.
Our main concern is of the bush, the fire at the dry forest at the base of Petit Piton, that you might have fallen rocks and they could fall and ignite the dry forest that is there, which could cause a lot more fire.
There have been no reports of raging fires at Petit Piton, but the situation is not unique to Petit Piton. The searing heat and adverse drought conditions have ignited many fires across the island.
Fire crews have been battling bushfires just like this up and down the island's coast, which has turned the landscape into scorched earth.
The fire department has appealed to members of the public to desist from burning bush and engaging in practices like tossing bottles and cigarette butts that could ignite fires. Meanwhile, officials at the St.Lucia plantation say the hotel is not under threat, although they are monitoring the situation closely and taking precautionary measures to safeguard guests and staff.
Reporting from the St.Lucia plantation in Soufriere, Winston Springer Jr., HTS News, Channel 4.